What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and to another fashion video. My name is Edwina and this is Versicolor Closet, where we love all things colorful. The moment the weather starts dropping, I think naturally we tend to gravitate towards pants and leggings and, anything that could keep our legs warm. So as a result, we tend not to wear our dresses. So I wanted to create a video where I can share some inspiration with you guys on 5 different ways to wear dresses during the fall and winter. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. So in last week's video, I shared 5 different outfit ideas for Thanksgiving. They were more casual ideas because I kind of expect everybody to, dress a little more laid back for Thanksgiving, especially if you're not traveling anywhere, you're just gonna be in your house. So that was the idea behind that video. But on the day of Thanksgiving, when it was time for me to get ready, I felt like dressing a little more extra, if you will. So I ended up wearing this cutout dress. This one is from Amazon The Drop, and I layered it with a turtleneck. This is a cream turtleneck, also from Amazon. I really like the thin turtlenecks because they're essential layering pieces. That makes it easy for you to transition your summer pieces into fall and winter. So I accessorized with a pair of knee-high boots. I also finished the look with a neutral coat from Zara. It has specks of cream and black and brown in it, and it also has a little bit of sequins, which makes the coat itself a little more dressy. I've gotten so many compliments every time I've worn this coat, so I'm really glad that I got it. This was definitely a bit of a dressy look for Thanksgiving, but I wasn't staying home. I was going over to someone's house, so I didn't mind being the only extra one. I am used to being the overdressed one in the room, so that's part of my personality. I'm cool with that. Wearing a fitted dress during the fall and winter doesn't necessarily have to be super dressy. You can also style it with like a pair of knee-high boots, but that are flats. They don't necessarily have to be heels, right? Or if you prefer to be more comfortable, you can go with chunky heels. You can also go with a pair of combat boots, whatever, works for you. So just focus on the layering pieces that would make the look more appropriate. Like if you decide to wear like booties, for example, then you can choose to incorporate tights or maybe even the fleece lined leggings so that you have added warmth to your legs. I was really happy to wear this dress because I've had it since the beginning of the fall season, but I never got to wear it on its own, outside. I only worn it on camera, but I haven't gone anywhere with it. So I was like, why not bring it out? And it was the perfect look for Thanksgiving, even though my stomach was protruding through it after my meal, but that's okay. I was just with family and I was not about to be self-conscious about my stomach, okay? I'll be sure to check online if I can find similar dresses that have the cutouts, but I really like the way that it sucks you in. Now, one tip I would like to add, when you're wearing fitted dresses like that and you're layering them with other things, it can look bulky under the dress. So what I recommend is to wear shapewear shorts, and then you can tuck your turtleneck inside of the shorts. That way you don't have the lines showing through your clothes. So that's something I tend to do a lot when I'm wearing either button-up shirts or turtlenecks underneath my dresses. For look number 2, I am styling this dress that I've had for literally a decade. This dress is from Forever 21, but again, super old. It's basically a shirt dress, but it has layers and the print on it is really pretty. It has shades of like burnt orange and burgundy. So with that in mind, I decided to pair a like rust colored button-up shirt underneath. Because the dress is on the shorter side, I decided to add tights, and then I went with my burgundy Vans Commuter boots, which I feel like it just picked up really well from the colors of the dress. But because we already have a lot of colors going on, I decided to go with a camel coat that is pretty neutral and also a camel crossbody bag. Although this look would not be appropriate for an office setting, I would totally recommend it for going out for drinks, perhaps going to the movies, doing anything casual where you can wear your dresses and layer up with the different pieces that you have in your wardrobe. Whenever you're wearing something that has a lot of patterns, then it helps to have accessories that are neutral so that things aren't competing with each other. But if you are more comfortable with mixing prints, you can also do that. Just find one color that is common in the pieces that you're pairing so that it doesn't just clash, you know? But yeah, this dress is really a testament to how, like, when you are wearing your stuff and when you take good care of them, you could literally keep them in your closet for a very long time. And that is only if you are still wearing them. If you have things in your closet that you're ignoring year after year, then definitely get rid of it. But me, I love clothes, and I love the fact that I can remember wearing this dress, and it was a little loose on me 10 years ago, but to know that I can still be wearing it now a decade later is just amazing to me. Surprisingly enough, the quality has held up very well over the years, and the style itself, I would say, also has held up. It's a basic, no, I can't really call this dress basic, but it's a button-up like shirt dress, but it's the layers, the way that they designed the bottom half of it, that really makes it stand out. So I'm really glad that this dress has stood the test of time. Next up, I have a turtleneck dress from Zara. These are the types of basics that will stay in your wardrobe for a very long time. I'm pretty sure I've had this dress for 2 or 3 years. It is a sleeveless turtleneck dress, but because again it's fall and we're trying to focus on layering, I used a sheer black button-up shirt. This one is from H&M, and I like the fact that it has a completely different texture than the dress itself. It's a sheer material, but it also has like this floral detail on it. Again, I used the same trick of wearing shapewear shorts, and I tucked the shirt into the shorts so that it wouldn't be too bulky. To style the look, I went with my combat boots, and to incorporate a little bit of color, I used my pink express coat, my Free People sunglasses, and also a pink bag. This is an example of how you can make a dress that is fitted a little bit more casual by pairing it with combat boots. You can't get any more casual than that. Like I mentioned in my combat boot video, whenever I'm wearing something that's really masculine like that, I love to pair it with more feminine pieces. So pairing a combat boot with pink accessories, I mean, that's as feminine as you can get, right? So I really like the contrast of the two. The dress is really fitted, the shoes are very edgy, then I accessorize with colorful pieces. To me, this is the perfect look to go run errands. Like if you're just going to the grocery store or you're going somewhere laid back where you don't necessarily want to be on heels, but you still want to be put together. The good thing with dresses is that you can just throw them on and not have to think of another piece to go along with it. The moment you have your coat, then you are good to go. So whether it's with a button-up shirt or a turtleneck, there are multiple ways to layer your sleeveless dresses. Now, if layering is not really your thing, then I recommend a dress like the one I have on. It is a purple dress from the Sergio Hudson x Target collection. And what I like about it is the fact that this one is not a turtleneck. And as much as I love turtlenecks, I feel like I prefer this crew neck because it doesn't fold and I don't have to worry about it, you know, going too high, too low or whatever. It just is the perfect cut. And the fact that it's already long sleeves, then you don't really have to worry about layering anything underneath. So with dresses like that, you can go with a blazer to add added warmth, or you can just go with a long sleeve cardigan over it, or maybe even a sleeveless vest and then throw your coat over it. The options are really endless. Because the dress is already really warm, I decided to go with a trench coat in the same color family. And I finished the look with black tights, black booties, and also a black crossbody bag. I love the contrast of the two. You guys know that I love pairing colorful pieces with neutrals. So of course, I recommend having your black boots, your camel boots, and all of the neutral accessories that you can have, because no matter how colorful your look is, you can always balance everything out by adding your neutral accessories. I really like this dress. I love the fact that it's really warm, and because it's in such a bold color, you can always choose to either color block with it, maybe by going with another like colorful coat, or you can just go with neutral things just to tone it down a bit if that's more your thing. Speaking of color blocking, for look number 5, I am wearing this fitted dress from the Tanika B x Amazon The Drop collection. It's in this really pretty pink color, and to accessorize, I went with my burgundy boots and also my like burgundy slash I would say like maroon colored blazer. This one is a bit oversized. When you flip the sleeves over, it has a black detail, so because of that I decided to just carry that theme throughout the look. So I went with a black belt and also a black bag to finish the look. I like to pay attention to those details in my outfits because, like, let's say the buttons are black, then I carry that theme throughout the rest of the look. If the buttons were, you know, more brown, then I would decide to switch up the accessories just so everything kind of flows really well together. Sometimes people pay attention to that when it comes to the color of the hardware. Let's say you're wearing gold accessories and then you have like a pair of boots that have like a gold buckle. It tends to just flow together. Not to say that if you have something that have a different color hardware that you can't wear it. It's just nice to pay attention to those finishing touches because it just looks more cohesive that way. This is another example of how you can wear a fitted dress during the fall. You're still using layers, but this time you're adding them on top of the dress instead of underneath. But if it's really cold, you actually can do both. You could probably wear like a button-up shirt or something underneath that dress, or even a bodysuit or just a tank top, just so that you have another layer covering your back. And then you add your blazer to finish up the look, and then have fun with the colors. I love pairing the pink with the burgundy. The burgundy is the perfect earth tone to make the look a little darker. Like if I were to wear this dress during the spring and the summer, I could go for lighter accessories and lighter, you know, blazers and things. You know, during the summer, you might want to pair it with something white or maybe something in a different shade of pink. But then during the fall and winter, it's the perfect time to incorporate those darker accessories and earth tones that could winterize the look a little more. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you're inspired to pull out your dresses for the fall and winter. I mean, I'm not encouraging anybody to go out there and freeze. However, if you're still going into the office and you're, you know, perhaps going to church and you want to be a little bit more dressed up, then I recommend bringing out your dresses. Just make sure that you have your layering pieces and things like your thermal undergarments like fleece lined tights and leggings that you can add under your clothes, so that even though you're wearing dresses and skirts, you're not feeling cold during the winter. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget also to subscribe and be part of the Versicolor family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in another one. Bye guys.